Yo, what's up, everybody?
Was it freezing, brother?
Huh? What happened?
No, it seemed like it was skipping. Maybe it was just
maybe it's the drinks you had. But I tell you
it
what,
might be. Hey,
happy Easter weekend, everybody. Welcome back
Easter
to and you guys know how we do it. We got Drea, we got Gio in the house. And you guys know how we do it. We'll just get into this whole thing. And today I got to really say something nice about women. I know people say I say a lot of bad things. Me and Gio were just talking about it today. And I really want to give the women a shout out there. We love you guys so much. And if God ever created anything right, it was a woman.
Oh,
she's a special species on earth. The nicest ones. Like, they do things that a guy can't do and wouldn't do, like carry a baby, do all these things. And I mean, you know what? You ladies are great. So when you hear me come out and say something negative, I'm only talking about the trashy ones. Like you got good apples, you got bad apples. So when I'm saying things, I'm not talking to the great women out there. It's just the trashy ones. All right, Gio, what you got to say?
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. Yeah, shout out to all the women, because when me and Perry was talking about something today, we was like, I've been learning stuff in class about pregnancy and stuff like that about women. So it was like throwing me off. Like, I talked to you today about it, and I said, damn. I said, just imagine a world with a bunch of pregnant men running around. We'll be all the way messed up. You know what I'm saying?
Messed up.
I said, I got to give it to the women. I got to give it to them because they can carry a baby for 6-8 months and then push it out like when head, oh Lord Jesus, when that head come out, like boy, that's a whole different type of ball.
Exactly. And then Perry would have to stop smoking and drinking. You know what I'm saying? Damn, that got to be you wake up, take a test, and then your whole world change. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Whatever the mama do, the baby feels it. So I do appreciate all y'all women out there that's been doing good for your kids, and you stop what you had to do for your kids. So yeah, that's a major up, for y'all, like automatic.
Thanks, MJ. Yeah, I mean, I really want to say that though. I mean, because we joke around a lot, but one thing about it, I got 5 sisters, and that's the best thing God could ever gave me. And then He gave me some brothers too.
Yeah.
But those sisters, love it. Yep. Love it. They're great. They're the best. But anyway, so we're gonna bring in this Easter weekend. I know everybody got things to do. They got to go and polish up their little Easter suit, get ready for church, get their bow tie, get their little fancy prom dress on with the little pink roses on them, or whatever you ladies do.
Friday fish for Good Friday.
Yeah. I just want to show y'all my picture before I bring Ro up in a minute.
Oh, listen, look, guys.
I really just want to show you because I had to, have my background ready for you people. So I am in the Easter spirit. You feel me?
He tried to outdo me, guys.
Yeah. And what they call the day, Good Friday?
Yeah, Good Friday.
Hey, you see what I'm saying? What more can a man ask for than a Good Friday? That's all I'm saying. But let me be quiet, and we're going to move on, and we're going to just keep it moving. Drea, go ahead and let's go ahead and break some topics. I mean, we had some suggestions.
Yeah. Hi, guys. Happy Friday. Happy Good Friday. We've touched on this subject before, but it's about dating in the workplace. If you do date, should you have like a one-night stand, or should you just not date in the workplace at all?
Was that the question that I sent you?
Yeah.
If you work in the workplace.
No, it said, let me read it verbatim.
Well, yeah, I'm just trying to say, because I mean, damn, what kind of question is that? If you work in the workplace.
It says finding love in the work or one night stand. Because they say you shouldn't shit where you eat.
Oh, right. Oh. Yeah, maybe, I mean, just go with the lunchtime quickie or something. Just do that.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But
that way
either way, if you got the good, they're going to stop you.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, because just because you stopped that work, he still be in front of your house at midnight, peeping through your damn windows. Seriously, probably stay away from it unless if you're single and you really feeling this person,
right?
But don't do it just for a fling.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't even mix the two. Do your thing.
I would say with work, that's why a lot of when you go to a job and they interview you and they ask you, do you have any relations with anybody? Like on the applications they ask, do you have any relationships with anybody at this job, whether it's family or a lover or whatever? They want you to answer no, because if you answer yeah, they know 9 times out of 10, if say y'all get into it or whatever, then y'all got to go to work with each other. It can turn out bad. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened in the past for them to put that on the applications now, but it probably was some things that happened prior to past history where relationships or people, have sex in the locker room, wherever, in the bathroom at work or whatever, but then they come back and they get mad at each other because this person ain't like what you did. And now they can't even finish the job. You know what I'm saying? So I would say I wouldn't tell nobody to do that at job. I'd be like, man, look, if you're gonna do anything, make sure you quit before you.
Ain't nobody doing me in no bathroom at no job. No.
And then I say this too, though, it's not really fair to your employer neither, right? Because you're gonna go and have this quickie. She gonna get pregnant. She gonna take maternity leave. Now you gonna take maternity leave. Now they down 2 employees. I mean, don't do it. Just don't do it, people. I'm saying some people you can't shake, and I know. Because you bored. The only reason you probably really truly like this person is because you stuck in here 8 hours that day and you ain't got nothing else to damn do. And you like, damn, she cute. But if you would have seen her on the weekend, you wouldn't have thought a damn thing about it. It's just like that workplace. I don't know what you call it, Gio, where when you're around them enough. I don't know. Maybe it's something I don't know.
Yeah, it's about a lot of times too. People try to get a notch in their belt, especially like when the new girl come. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the new girl come. Let's see who can get her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just about who can get her, and that's it. And then what happened is they mess around, catch feelings, and then they say we're sucking their damn thumb.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, whether, dating don't work, maybe, I mean, sometimes it could, possibly work out, but make sure it's right. That's when you don't want to rush.
Right.
And, just a quickie for the person, hell, you might want to wait on that too. I mean,
I just can't see, no, you ain't doing me. And no.
Yeah. I mean, there you go.
No.
In the damn storage closet. You all in the storage closet. You know what I'm saying?
You might dream about it all day, but I keep dreaming.
Yeah. No. But I mean, for me, I would say stay away and just really, that job is your livelihood.
Mm-hmm.
And relationships come and go. You don't want your livelihood to come and go.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. And messing around on a job like that, you run across the wrong psycho. You in there. Hey, Mr. Johnson, can you please come to the office? Can we check your lunchbox? Now, she don't put all kind of good stuff in your lunchbox to get you fired. You see what I'm saying? Don't do it, people. I'm telling you, it's some crazy people out there. Crazy guys, crazy women. Do not do it. I mean, hell, go to hey, you know what? If you work at this building, if they got a 7-Eleven next door, just go over there if that's what you're looking for.
Lord have mercy.
You know what I'm saying?
All in the
What's up, old pal?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, girl. Woo, woo.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Look, I done seen some freaky stuff for a Freaky Friday. You know what I'm saying? I get out and I've seen some freaky stuff, but I can't elaborate too much because it's gonna be a joke in the show. You know that.
Yeah.
Man.
But anybody got any other topic besides that one? Go ahead, Jill.
I got one. It's like, okay, so you know that girl, say that catch me outside. You know her, that little girl or whatever.
Yeah.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now y'all ain't gonna believe this because my wife texted to me. This girl that made her OnlyFans, right? She made over $1 million in a day.
Yeah.
In a day, so that she just turned 18. So my question is why do these like these grown men, you know, they be out here jumping on these 18-year-olds OnlyFans? These grown men be jumping on these 18-year-old girls OnlyFans. Like, what's up with that? I want to know. It's some of them regular.
Let me say something.
They try to hide it. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I don't get it. I think it's disgusting.
You know, internet is what it is right now. You know, it's just that's how you get your followers and everything else. Just like this page, I'm trying something new on this show this time, because if you have Facebook, you know, you can go to like you can go once we're on here, you can go to YouTube and you can put share, and so it would share this live on there, so you even get more viewers at the same time. It's networking. It's just a nice thing to do. So if anybody has Facebook, you just go because see, you don't want to do it to Instagram, because Instagram only lets you tape up to about, in the TV part, only I think it's 8 minutes, I think it is. So you know it's only gonna go 8 minutes. But if you want to send your show out even to more people, you can go to YouTube and you hit the share. So it's gonna share live on their Facebook.
Or you can do a watch party.
Yeah, but watch party. A lot of people don't like to get in watch parties because once you click in, it's like hell trying to get off of it. Sometimes you're like, I don't want to be in there. You know,
you just leave.
Thank you.
No, but sometimes you click in there and it won't let you just leave in there. It won't let you just leave right out of there. We'll talk about that later. But anyway, go ahead, Gio. Sorry, I just was networking. Sorry.
Thank you, girl.
I mean, you know what? I mean, that do fit in what we was talking about. We were saying, you know, do you date somebody on the job or do you just have a one night stand? So I guess that's networking, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, you still within the topic.
He said that's networking.
Yeah.
I mean, I've dated somebody I worked with before. I wouldn't suggest to do it. I don't like to. I said I'm not gonna do it again, because the simple thing is when you're done with them. When I'm done, I'm done. I don't even want to look. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you still in heat, and you keep on in my face. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be rude. You know what I'm saying?
And then Val, did you notice, like when you did it? Because remember, I shared that time that I dated, and the guy would walk directly behind me so nobody could see my butt. I mean, he would just walk directly. If we was going, he would walk directly behind me, or he'd tell me to put on a long jacket, his work jacket or whatever. But also, these heifers always trying to try you too. You see what I'm saying? It's real easy for them to try you when you're man at the same place.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And then too, when you're done with him, and then he started seeing somebody else at the job, and then now she got attitude with you because you. I'm like, what? I'm like,
well, she gonna have an attitude with me because I ain't gonna give a damn about her.
I'm like, girl, you better get real. You don't forget I hit that first. If I still want it, I still have it. So don't get mad at me.
And I can have it tomorrow. Why you think it's yours?
The last thing I want to do is be mad at somebody that have their sloppy seconds. That's the last thing I want to do is be mad at somebody for getting sloppy seconds. Girl, go with that. I'm not with that.
Hey, Drea, so I mean, did you have a nickname for this stalker? Like, did you nickname him Shadow? No, I was just wondering. I mean, he got to have some purpose.
Well, close as he was on my ass, he was my shadow. They keep somebody from watching.
And when we're talking about these workplace, you know, dating and all that stuff, like Val got a point, right? If she just left, you know, the storage closet with him, and then you go in there with him. I mean,
we get no storage closets now.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's just not right.
Wait a minute now, Perry. I'm not going to the storage closet. I'll go down the hallway. I do the hallway, but I'm not gonna do the storage closet.
Come on,
I might do the elevator, but I ain't gonna do the storage closet.
We ain't stopping no elevator, none of that. I want to get comfortable.
Who holding up the elevator?
What's up, Leroy? Are you there? Can you hear us today?
I hear her crazy ass.
Well, no, we could just barely hear you though. But do you have a topic for today? Yeah, you talking low. Do you have a topic? It sounds like you in the closet. I'm in the
I
closet.
am. How you
He
doing?
might be in the workplace getting something.
I don't know. I don't know. His voice is
You
really
know,
low.
his workplace come prepared with a bed.
Oh,
All I
okay.
know is it sounded like he said something like, I heard her crazy ass or something like that. He said,
Yeah, I heard her crazy ass.
I can't hear him.
yeah, my ass ain't crazy either. Thank you.
And so, and we ain't gonna go there today. Roy, do you
And
get a
tomorrow either. He better
Yeah,
learn
there
how to
you
get some respect.
Why you
Look,
so disgruntled?
No, that's you, boo. But like I said, you're gonna have some respect when you talk about me and to me. That's what you're gonna do.
Okay.
okay.
Okay,
Hey,
baby.
look. We
Happy
ain't,
Friday, y'all.
hey,
Hello.
no. We ain't doing no arguing today. We
I'm
gonna go
not gonna
back
do no
to
arguing tomorrow
I
either.
know. There you go. And we gonna go back to having relationship talk.
My little bunny said,
Thank you.
please, please.
Oh Lord, he don't show his face now. But do you got a topic? Probably not. But
I
Drea,
got
you
one.
got another topic. Val, you got another topic. I mean,
Yeah.
we got to keep this going. Yeah.
Let me tell you about the situation that just happened with me at the bank. Now they let everybody in because they're getting ready to close. I thought they closed later, but they didn't. But anyway, so I had to say it was about almost 30 of us in there, right? Okay, so it's only 2 black people in there, right? Me and this other guy. So the guy at the window, when he gets to the window, now he want to act a plum ass. It's a way that we should go about handling things without acting an ass over it. You understand what I'm saying?
Right,
To me,
true.
it's just that because I mean, I know the situation because he said it so many times and so loud. Everybody in the bank all know about it. You know what I'm saying? This y'all just being racist. Let's don't throw the race card in there for every damn thing. Okay,
Right.
you got
For
to
your
check.
convenience.
Yeah,
Right.
you got to check, and your check say senior on the check. And then first time you mad because you came up there again, but when you was up there before, you gave them an ID that was expired. Expired ID is not legal ID. Come on now. Now that has nothing to do with you being black. Now you come back again with some different ID. It's not expired, but it doesn't have senior on there, so they won't cash it. So now you upset. You upset because your check has senior on it, which the bank has nothing to do with it. I'm just saying, let's handle ourselves a little differently. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause then he gonna throw it in there. Yeah, y'all racist. Yeah, Bank of America, y'all racist against black people, black men, and black women. I'm like, whoa, don't add me in there, bro, cause you acting a fool up here by yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Miss Jackson, her name is Pinky.
Oh, but
Thank you.
it just you gotta think about results. You know the bottom line and stuff. Now you act a fool, and I like the security said, oh, it's gonna be a long night. I said, no, y'all probably have to call Metro. Well, guess what? I went across the street, coming back. Guess what? Metro up there. Why you want to act a fool with you know? Why do we risk going to jail for something stupid like that? You know what I'm saying?
See, up in DC Metro is the transportation.
Oh, well, it's some transportation. I mean, it ain't working transported to jail for out here. Out here, it's the police. It's not worth it getting transferred, and then it's Easter too. So you know you're gonna spend. You're not gonna just spend Saturday in there. You're gonna. You gotta spend
the weekend, right?
Come on now, really? I mean, you know, if you don't like the bank, withdraw all your money out and use another bank.
Well, I got you.
That's true.
No,
dang,
that's not right. But
Give me my damn money and let me make my comment.
Well,
we need you. We can't hear you, Roy. You sound like you mumbling.
I am.
Okay, you need to learn how to talk with the mask on. Can't you talk while you got them mind?
Coronavirus floating around.
what?
Huh?
You said coronavirus.
Yeah.
I mean, but can't you talk with the mask on? Everybody
I
got you wear a mask.
No.
I mean, coronavirus here too.
Where the hell is he? In the warehouse?
Yes.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yes, that's where I'm at.
Okay.
I ain't gonna ask why he there, but we're just gonna let it ride.
He about to go into a closet.
That's exactly right. Freaking Rickens.
Well, happy Friday, Roy.
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
Happy Friday to you. Do.
Hey, Drea, I like your bunny. Let me say this.
She's like, boop.
Now, you know what? Have you ever? Because you know, Gio didn't tell us about his players game. We all know about that. have you ever been in a relationship? Well, I don't even want to call it a relationship. Have you ever had a situation when your partner was a holiday hookup? How about that?
Oh well.
Yeah, I mean, you only seen them a couple times a
I'm
year.
just saying
Well,
special occasion. That's what that song was
That's why they're a holiday hookup, Perry. That's why they're a
Special
holiday
occasion.
And I feel you, and I just say probably any guy, that's where you don't want to be. Do not be that sucker that's always buying the gifts for these holidays, and when the holiday over, you ass out.
What?
Don't do it.
Well, how he asked out when he
Yeah,
got the good?
Yeah,
Huh?
he got to get ass out to get the good.
No problem.
He just played himself for a sucker. You know,
Okay.
Valentine's Day, he pop
No,
up.
he's good for the holidays. He got good presents.
Yeah. And he buying flowers for some other man to come in next week. Oh, honey, these flowers smell great.
Nobody
You know-
said nothing about no flowers. We talking about the presents.
Oh. Okay. Well, I guess you treat yourself for the holiday.
Hey,
Yeah, the actual box.
I mean, what y'all nickname that? What y'all call it? The Holiday Inn special?
I told you.
Yeah.
Holiday hookup.
Yeah.
Holiday hookup.
Just
It's
an
the HHU.
Thank you.
There you go, Drea. Tell it. So what you do this week, Perry? What you do this week? I know you've been busy this week. What you been doing this week?
You know, I've been filling phone calls. I got these people calling
All
me.
right.
You know, just calling me, blowing up my page.
Those
I'm like,
bunnies, they call. Oh, really?
Thank you.
you know what? I said, hop your ass somewhere else. Perry can't do this.
Oh.
And let me go into my geo mode. Perry is committed. Perry is with somebody that he loves so much. And I'd be damned if these people gonna get in the way.
Wait,
Right,
I took back my rental car today, right? So you know how you have to put gas, in it before you take it back, right? So I went to, you know, I ain't finna put no expensive stuff in there, it's just a rental car. So I went to the AM PM store out here. It's like a 7-Eleven, right?
Right.
Why I get the gas and get ready to go behind it, thinking about Perry and the behind 7-Eleven stuff? I got ready to drive. I'm like, why am I driving behind
You know
AM?
what? You know why though? Bob, you know what you call that? Curiosity.
Keep the cat.
Well, we ain't trying to get our cat. Hey, Will, we ain't trying to get our cat killed.
You know
But
what?
it's so funny. I know we gonna drive that way. But I'm just thinking, I get ready to go there like, what am I doing? I'm doing the Perry. I'm going behind the stove trying to see what's going on.
Oh, Val, you know what I thought she was gonna say? It? You know, I was right there. You know how you get to fill the car back up before you return it? I thought she was gonna say you filled it up with water.
No,
You know what? Smack him. I smack him.
when you're in California, when you're in California, you gotta bring the receipt.
Huh?
You gotta bring the receipt when you're in California that of a gas receipt.
Mm.
Oh.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
No. I mean, because like here
You
in
don't.
California,
Here
yeah,
you don't. But
you
but
get it.
California,
You're right though. But I remember, like here, you don't. You just let that come out and check the thing. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And then sometimes if you don't that far, if you just pick it up for a minute, because it'll just say full. Sometimes there's be past full, so I can ride for a little bit. If I get back,
Wow, it's some show crooks.
Well, no,
Yeah.
Never even thought about nothing like that.
I'm just saying.
California.
They rip the other guy off. Why should they rip me off? Hell, it's full, ain't it? Let's deal with that.
Right.
They give y'all receipts for gas? Is that what you're saying?
Huh?
They give y'all receipts for gas in Vegas? I'm not catching what y'all
California. She said California.
Like when you rent a car in Vegas, when you take the car back, you just wherever you had the gas, where you got it, that's where you have to bring the gas back, or they'll charge you. Right, but in California, every time I rent in California, you have to bring back the gas receipt showing them that you bought gas for the car.
Yeah.
You can't just bring it back. You just can't bring it back full. You gotta bring it back with a receipt.
Yep.
What if I took the gas out of somebody else's car and put it in there? They won't accept that?
Oh yeah, it'll work. Well,
no, not if you need a receipt. That ain't gonna work either.
Oh yeah, no.
So,
I mean,
so
you
the
can't go
person
back
that
to
I
the
stole the
shed.
gas from should give me a receipt?
Oh yeah, no, that ain't gonna happen, Roy.
So should the person I stole the gas from give? Should I get them to give me a receipt for the gas?
Well,
that I
no,
took
I mean you don't took their gas, just force them to write you a receipt.
Okay, I
You just
understand. That's
you
G.
done already stole it, so might as well go the
That's a
extra
G
yard.
thing. That's a G thing. I understand.
I got two things I want to bring up.
Hold on, let me just address this. Rose said, "Yes, Val. I went to 7-Eleven and Perry entered my mind,
I
and
know.
I was laughing as I drove. It's a part she leaving off as I drove around the back.
Oh, Perry, you gotta stop.
What was you doing around the back? What was you doing around the back, Rose?
Oh, Rose.
Rose, you see what Perry just did to you, Rose? He didn't add extra stuff on there.
Well, I mean, let's keep it real though, because why? Okay, you know what though? Let's keep it real. And guys be like, "Hey man, I went to the strip joint, man. Some fine girls in there. Oh man, I went to the strip joint. Some fine girls in there. When you ride past the strip joint, if you're like, damn, strip joint, you thinking about the fine girls.
Yeah.
People don't say it. So let's not just say Perry said go in and get a damn Slurpee and a Big Bite. I never said that.
Mm-hmm.
The action is behind 7-Eleven. And that's what people think about. They like, damn. Because I can see Rose right now. When she pulled up through there, she started thinking 7-Eleven. Then she started, you know they guilty, Gio, when they start looking around, make sure ain't nobody seeing them. She cruised around the back like she was looking for the air pump. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the guys are probably looking
for the air pump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking for the homeless people to donate to.
Oh.
And the guys are probably looking to be slurped up, and the girls is looking for the big bite.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
pretty much. That would happen, not a dumpster. All that.
I just seen a homeless person yesterday at 7-Eleven when I got off work. And that's exactly what I go out for, is to give something to somebody, you know, like not in a mean way, because I expect it to come back to me in a good way. We're not saying somebody gonna give me back something, but like I love giving out to homeless people. That's one thing.
I tell you what, Gio, words and wise. If you go to 7-Eleven and give somebody something, more than likely they're gonna give you some shit back too.
No, he's right. I gotta admit, I was on the phone with Gio before when he came out of 7-Eleven, and I'm not telling his business, but he did. Somebody asked him something, and he ended up giving them. You know, he's like, "What you need? What you need?" He gave them some money, and he went in there and got them what they had wanted. I said, I was on the phone with him. Is you crazy? Is you crazy? What you doing? Is you crazy? Because see, I've been there. I seen this old man. I mean, he was sitting on. Now we get 115 out here. Okay, the degrees is 115, and it was one of those real hot days, and they was warning people to try to stay inside and stuff. And so, you know, he was homeless, so he was sitting out in front of 7-Eleven. Me and my friend, me and her went in there, and we got us something to drink, and we know he's heading somewhere. And I felt so bad when I walked by him, seeing him sitting on the ground, you know, and it's hot. He looked dry. I went back in there. I got him some water, and some Gatorade, and I came out and I gave him the water and the Gatorade, and I gave him $5. Right? You know what that man told me? I don't want that. Nobody asked you for nothing. I was like, okay, sir, but you know.
So he gave you the water and Gatorade back and kept the $5.
No, he didn't want none of it.
From you.
He didn't want none of it. I was like, he's like, I didn't ask you for nothing. I mean, he just started yelling at me. So I was like, I said, sir, I'm not saying you asked me for anything. I'm just saying it's hot out here. Just in case you get thirsty, you know, here's something for you. And you know, he just went off. So, you know, and my friend's like, forget him, girl. He's like, oh, he don't want it, don't give it to him. I was like, no. So I just sat it down beside him, sat the money there, and I said, you have a blessed day. And I just left.
Because he could have been like, he might have been a little shame, you know what I'm saying? So and then I mean, it's almost like somebody asking you or just taking for granted that you need something. So he probably was like, because you know most people gonna have their little sign, or they're gonna straight up ask.
Yeah,
so maybe he just maybe was a little offended.
Drea. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Drea. His pride was in the way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, you know what? I disagree. I mean, I'm gonna tell you something. I disagree. His pride wasn't in the damn way. If his pride was in the way, his ass wouldn't have been laying in front of 7-Eleven, okay? But
maybe he was waiting on the trick.
What could have been happening? No, he wasn't waiting on no trick. What happened? She did say it was 115 damn degrees. His ass was delirious. He was delirious. He didn't know what he was saying.
Oh.
You know how you see that guy walking through the desert with no water? They just start imagining shit. He probably thought he was on Mars. You know what? That could have been the case. But no, his pride did not get in his way.
Why couldn't have been the case that he wanted to talk to you?
That ain't what it is the fact that I learned something about like environmental change with the human body. If you already have a mental problem, the heat and the cold can change your attitude. It's either you can get worse or you're gonna get worse. Like, and that worse ain't a word, but just worse. You're gonna tend to just say things that you don't even mean to say. Because most of these people that be homeless, they got problems. Like they might have a mental disability. You know what I'm saying?
That's
You don't.
true. That's true.
Sometimes they be just sitting there. All of them ain't on drugs. You know, it's just they been people out left and right. And,
like I said, I don't believe he was on drugs, Gio. I just believe, like I said, I believe that he was homeless. Just looking at him, I believe that he was homeless. But even the sidewalk out here is very hot. I don't care what he had long pants on, they were dirty. But even to be sitting on them, I'm saying that, you know, it's just a gesture, you know, just to say, hey, dude, you know, get some before you get dehydrated. Hey, here's something for you, you know.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
You know, I mean, it was this guy that used to stay. He used to live across the street from my daughter's school. My daughter went to private school all her life, but across the street was a park, and this man stayed outside the park. I mean, he had his blankets built up there. Every day you see him walking down the street. So one day I felt so, so bad for him. I went to the house and me and my daughter filled up a bag of, you know, we had fruit and everything else, you know, fruit cups and everything. We just did all that. We got water, we got all kind of stuff. And then I even got a coat. I got a coat and got him a hat because it was raining outside. And I brought it back to him, you know. Now I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of scared because you don't know if they're gonna reach in your car, what they're gonna do, or what, you know. And I damn sure wasn't gonna have them pull up on the side where my daughter was, you know. So no, seriously. So I, you know, woke her down and I was like, you know what, here you go, you know. And I said, you know, you can whatever. If you don't want it, you don't want it, but whatever. And so I gave it to him. He took it. He was like, thank you. And I was like, you're welcome, you know, because I see the man, so I know he's homeless. I see him sleeping over there.
Yeah.
So the next week, I happened to see him again walking because he always walk up and down the street. So I seen him at the store at the Stop and Shop. What it's called?
AMPM?
Circle K. I'm sorry, Circle K. And I was getting some gas, and he was just out there. So I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" Because he told me his name. Now, like, "Hey, how you doing?" He's like, "Oh, fine." And I said, "You want something to drink?" You know, because we had just bought, you know, a drink. And I was like, "You want something to drink?" He said, "Yeah." So I had him come in the store with me, and you know, get him a drink because that's when they had those. We had these drinks called it's like a goat, and they any size you get is 89 cents.
Right,
okay?
right.
So I told him, I said, hey, what flavor you want? Because I know the people probably didn't want him touching it because he was all dirty and stuff. So I touched him, what kind you want? You know, he had nerves tell me. He said, well, I really rather have a beer. I said, I ain't
He was being honest. He was being honest.
I said, I'm not buying no beer. Now you either take this goat thing or you don't take nothing. I ain't buying no beer.
I ain't gonna lie.
You know what you should have told him about though?
What?
If he would say that shit to me, and I'll say, yeah, and I really would like for you to have a damn job. So I mean, don't you come and do that?
You can't be helping somebody and then insulting them at the same time.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. The hell you can't.
Well,
yeah,
I'm not gonna do it.
Unfortunately,
go ahead.
Unfortunately, the times are so bad till you don't know. I mean, I kind of, what I've done personally, I kind of wait till I get a feeling like it's okay.
Right.
It used to be like all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if I'm feeling edgy or whatever, because like you said, you never know, you know, somebody, and then especially for you guys, you know, if they might have the girl on the side of the road, like she got a flat tire or something, then the boy waiting to jump you, you know. So it's really sad that we're in this world today like that.
Right.
So honestly, I'm just gonna tell you the truth. I just kind of like just follow my gut and be like, okay, well, I'm gonna take this chance, but it's not as often as I used to do it. That I can honestly say.
Right.
And,
but you know,
if you do, make sure. make sure it's in a public spot. If you do,
Well,
Yeah.
of course. Oh yeah, of course. Not that pulling over the side of the street stuff, but like I said, like what Gio said. See how when Gio did with that guy? Well, I'm not saying you. What Gio did with the guy, it was no problem. Sometimes I don't care if you're homeless or not. Sometimes men, they have a problem with getting something from a woman. But
Right.
that's why I take it offensive when I'm, going to my car or something, and you see a man come and say, excuse me, you got $1, you got to change, like I see asking a woman for some money, don't ask. If you volunteer, if a woman volunteer to give you something, that's different. But I just think that a grown ass man to come asking for no money. I just couldn't.
Right.
You couldn't have said that to me. You couldn't have said that to me.
Yeah. So
You couldn't have said that to me. I asked you for some money. You gonna ask a woman for money? Well, I didn't ask you for no.
she might have just kept walking, so she wouldn't have had to say nothing, Roy. Yeah.
No, but no, I mean, shit, I don't know. I mean, like I said, when you go to these kind of places, though, like I said, nothing good come out of this. When you pull up to a 7-Eleven, Walmart, any place really, right? Denny's drive-through, and you get this person sitting there and saying, "Hey, yo, bro." Yeah. Well, I mean, you know what, Roy? I ain't never seen one, but somebody told me they didn't leave the club to go to the drive-through. I said, no, everybody meet up at Denny's and you eat and then you go and do what you're going to do. Mm-hmm. We used to go through a drive-through. I think she could have been from LA. So, maybe she, theirs had one. But we ain't had no damn drive-through.
Told me yesterday.
Because the drive-through would have been cheaper than the hotel. You see what I'm saying? Shit. Look, by the time you circle around, you done. Hey, I'll see you later.
He said circle around. Now he went from 7-Eleven to Circle K.
Okay.
But anyway,
circling around.
I'm just saying, but nothing ever good come out of it, really. If somebody said, "Hey, yo, bro, let me holler at you for a second."
Yeah.
That's not good. They want
right.
something.
Yeah.
They always want something, and that turns me off like that. Because don't try to use me. If I want to give you something, I will.
Right.
It's just when you come up to me, or I'm in Walmart parking lot. Oh, I'm homeless, and me and my kids it happens in the parking lot. Oh, me and my kids don't get no place to stay, but I can sell you this. Look. If you just came up and said, "Look, they ain't got no money, my kids," don't try to sell me shit because you're trying to scam.
Yeah. Especially if you done stole it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Big Red.
Hey, Big Red.
That fake ass jewelry. You know what I'm saying? Just ask me straight up. And if I got it, I give it to you. And like I said, because I do give to people, homeless people and stuff, all the time. But I pick and choose when I do it.
Yeah.
But Perry, this is the thing when you're giving homeless people something. This what as a woman, I never dig in my purse to give them anything because a lot of times they'll wait for you to dig in your purse. They could snatch your purse, snatch your wallet, or whatever else. So if I gotta dig in my purse to get it, you ain't gonna get it. Right. So I might when I go in the store, when I finish doing my transaction, I might have to keep some money in my hand. And if I come outside and see them, then I'll give it to them. But as far as digging in my purse, I'm not digging in my purse for you.
Right.
Go ahead.
Dig in your purse. Just grab the pistol first, pull it out, hold it outside the purse. They ain't gonna get the money. They ain't gonna bother with you.
Hey, look, you pull the pistol out, they might not want no more money.
Trust me, I don't need no instructions on when. I don't need no instructions on when and how to use my pistol. I got that.
Go ahead, Gio.
I don't help everybody out like that. It's just like if I so happen to see you so much after a certain amount of months, and I see that you're doing everything on your own, eventually talk to me. Like if I'm just sitting in my car, you just, "Hey, how you doing today?" That's enough for me to speak back to you. Now, if I walk in the store and I get to see how cashiers are looking at you, I get to looking at them. I say, "No, you know what I got here, man? Hey, what you want? You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm gonna
that's what you did. That's what you did.
We're looking at it like that. I said, "I'm gonna buy you something." And I said, "Here go $5." You know what I'm saying? I don't. Every time I see him, I don't do that with him because he's prideful. Like he was in the movies before, and I didn't know that about him until he actually can hold a real conversation. It just seemed like he just went homeless somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere he messed up. About the thing about the road thing, I would like if I see somebody I don't care if your car broke down or not. I'll keep going. I learned that in the class. Like, you can pull up on the side of somebody, just because they flagging you down. You pulling your thumb out. I'm sorry, but I got to keep going because I don't trust it.
Go ahead, Drea. Go ahead, Drea.
Okay, but y'all do realize in some cases people are homeless by choice.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, people that may have money. They used to. I remember it was this lady. She had a long dress or whatever. They had a story about her at Myrtle. I think she used to walk Myrtle Beach or something like that. Had money, but just chose not to. I mean, chose to be on the streets.
That's
Some
true.
people actually, and like I work for VA. Some of the veterans, they could go to like homes and stuff, but they choose not to.
You remember
and
that
that's
black
true.
guy that was real black in Oceanside? He had little dread. Well, he called it dread, but I call it nappy ass hair. You remember that black guy in Oceanside? He was real black.
A guy in Oceanside, Perry.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to go back and remember. No, I don't remember. What was he about a liquor store or something?
Listen, if you saw him, you'll remember him. But that guy got sick one day. They had to rush him to the hospital. He used to push a buggy around. He had over $10,000 in that buggy, and he was one of the richest people in Oceanside, California.
Ain't that something?
Yeah, I mean they do it.
Yeah.
No, in Richmond, when I used to go to work, I used to ride past this guy all the time, right? I used to ride past this guy, and this
now
guy.
He look like he got panties on. Turn this side out. You know how the crotch, like the cotton crotch, where he.
Look, I mean, because y'all don't want y'all to think I'm lying when I say this. I used to ride past this guy, and I pass him all the time. But it's at Walmart. It's in front of Walmart, people. I know y'all gonna say I'm lying, but this guy would be in a wheelchair, and the guy actually really I think one of his legs was gone or something. He used to panhandle all day on the corner on the main entrance, and then in the evening I would ride past, and I go back through that. This guy wheeled his ass down there in the parking lot and got in the Benz, got in the Mercedes, and drove his ass off.
And they tag team too, Perry. Sometimes the wife would be, but I wish a man would think I'm gonna be tagging team with his ass to beg for some money.
Well, they do that all the time out here. They'll have one person standing at the light and with a little sign walking up and down trying to get money. But if you look over to the side, it's always somebody else sitting there watching the stuff that's sitting there, the little stuff they have while that person do all the walking. They'll take turns. You know what I'm saying?
And somebody else in the car they drove in.
That's why I just
no, even if it's not a car, I'm just saying that they tag team like that. You know, I used to work with a guy that he made good money. But when a holiday come, he'd always used to tell me he go up there and eat at the VA place. And I said, what? And he said, yeah. He said, and I go to the homeless shelter too. They got some good food at the homeless shelter. He said, you're taking food away from somebody that really need to eat it. He said, I need to eat too. Wow. He's a crack heel. He said he all the time. He said he changed his clothes and wear some raggedy up there and go up there and go eat. He said I eat good up there, good food.
Yeah, that's why when I gave that guy that money or whatever, like $5, to be honest with you, I wouldn't care if he had money, rich or whatever. It was just the principle. I show people like you're not finna sit up here and look at somebody and judge them off of the way they look. Because I met a guy before and I used to sell vacations, right? And this guy, he came smelled bad. He had overalls on there. I didn't say nothing about it, but all the other people was like, oh, he smelled bad. And that was in my training. So if I wasn't in my training, I would have made an easy like $5,000 from him just from the sale. He was like, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just sitting there talking. I was like, yeah, you want to buy a vacation? He was like, yeah, I'm actually here to buy 2 vacations. And the other guy, he went to him. He was like, hey, you know that guy's a millionaire? And I didn't. The dude was pointing at him. He was like, now everybody. He said, I came in here. He stood up. He said, I came in here to see who wasn't gonna say nothing about me. He pointed at me directly and said, this guy right here gonna be somebody in life. He ain't talked about me. He treated me like a regular human being.
You didn't stereotype him, right?
But I didn't stereotype him. He was like, you keep doing what you're doing because there's gonna be more people out there you're gonna run into them that's just like me and just help them at the time. You don't know what they got going on, but just don't always give your money to people. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right. He was like,
you know, Gio, and Gio, this is what I think, though. I mean, basically, I think anytime you give something like that, you give from the heart. Period.
Yes, yeah. That's right.
That don't look for nothing in return. Don't even look if they're using you. You know what? Because you know what? What you doing is between you and God, right? You know, but what I'm saying is, it's just from the kindness of your heart. Do that. I move on. Now, I mean, because now I'm not gonna walk out. I ain't gonna keep it real. I ain't gonna walk out no 7-Eleven nothing, and somebody needs something. I'm gonna give them my damn mortgage money. That shit ain't
correct. Right.
Hey, Perry, that's what I told Gio when Gio was giving that dude that money. I said, hell, I got mortgage due, Gio.
Okay.
I mean, like
it's the first of the month.
Did I tell y'all, like, I donate plasma and stuff, you know, like I donate plasma, so I make a little something, nothing major, but you know what I'm saying? Just a little something. When I feel like giving somebody something, I don't do it to other. The crazy part about it out here, I ain't gave no other homeless people no money. It was just him. I gave him that one time. But I see him every day, and he be walking like, do the walk all the way. Man, that dude be walking like 90 miles. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what I'm saying. That's their routine. That's their routine. A lot of times, the homeless people, that's their routine to take a certain walk.
He was catching the bus because the bus was free. I followed him one day. He didn't even know. I was like, let me go see where he going because I follow you. You know I'm following you. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't trying to say I'm a stalker or nothing like that.
Drea looked like Drea's buddy trying to come up and talk.
If that buddy started talking, I know I don't drunk too damn much.
You know what?
Because the buses were free at the time. I think the buses are still free because of CV. He was free and he had to put on his mask on the bus. So I sped up and beat the bus to another stop. I got out my car. I hopped on the bus with him. I was seeing where he was going. He went to another place. He ain't go to no car, nothing like that, because he carried his cart with him and stuff. And his cart is just full of mess. It just be like stuff he just pulling out. Ain't no money and no bags and nothing. It's like stuff that out here they like take bags and stuff to build a tent. Like, you know what I'm saying? They build tents and stuff with little cardboards and bags and whatever they do.
Let me ask you this. I mean, I'm sure probably everybody don't heard this scam because I don't heard it numerous times. Just people approaching me. It always happens at a gas station, or if you're at a restaurant or whatever, right next to a gas station. Someone, hey, excuse me, we're from. They never from the same city. We from miles out. My mother or my father's in the hospital down here, and we had to come down, and we don't have money to get back. Is any way you can give me a couple dollars? They never specify how much because they want you to figure they get to get back and all that stuff. Have y'all ran across that scam?
No.
Yeah, I heard people. Yeah, I've had people do that, and I was like, and even like even with a flat tire, I got this flat. I ain't got no spare. Can you give me some money? I can give you the spare of mine.
No, yesterday this lady asked me for some gas money. I mean, she was clean as a whistle. Come on, hey sister, can you spare some gas? A couple of dollars for us so I can get some gas. I'm looking at her, and the first thing came to my mind is, how the fuck you get here? You know what I'm saying? I really right. Because she wasn't around no car. I'm like, no, girl, I can't. But I know I had a situation where it was this lady in my neighborhood that every time you see her, she was asking for a couple of dollars, and you'll fall for it for a couple of times. But when it started happening every month, you be like, come on now. And I mean, she would cry. She would have her tears. Sometimes she have her kids with her, and then the first time I ever met her, second time I ever seen her. But I finally, I felt so bad. I was pregnant at the time. And I came out of the store, and she was like, can you help me? I don't have no money on my food stamp until the first, and my kids is hungry and And I felt, I'm pregnant, so I'm touched by the kid stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I said, well, what do you need? And she's like, I just need, can you give me like $5 so I can get some potatoes and some hot dogs and stuff for my kids, And I said, okay, wait a minute. So I went back in the store. I put my stuff in the car. I went back in the store. I bought her just what she asked for, potatoes and some hot dogs. And I came out and I gave her the money, right?
The stuff.
You know,
The
she's like,
merchandise.
thank you so much. And I didn't give her $5. I gave her $20 because I felt so bad for her, right? So then she's like, thank you. I really say thank you. Now, make a long story short, here go a couple months later. Here she go again at the store with the same story with her son. I said, what you gonna do this on every month on the 20th? I said, come on,
Okay.
sis,
Go. I'm there. Go.
Right. So she got, do you know she got man start cussing me out? Cuss me out.
Wow.
Well, I'm gonna tell you. That's what you get, sister. I'm gonna tell you why.
What?
Anybody that get food stamps, these girls get more food stamps than they really need. Okay.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So if you done sold them damn stamps, then I'm sorry, but I can't even get no damn food stamps. So you're gonna tell me that you done used up your food stamps and you want me to give you some money? No.
She was a crackhead.
No. And no. You should be going to buy me some damn food. You get shit for free.
But sis, she a crackhead, because let me tell you what she did too. This was a couple years later. Now she's still running the same game a couple years later. We went to Kmart. It was like I said, it was like the 20th. It was right before Christmas. So like I said, she always played this game on the 20th, you know. So Christmas on the 25th. So we went to the store, me and my friend Miss Sky was dating, and we went in and we coming back out the store, and here she coming, and now she know who I am. So do you know that she went up to him and asked him about, can you for my kids can have some Christmas presents? No. And I told, you know what, I thought about what she called me on the bitches last time. I said, you better not give that bitch a goddamn thing. And he's like, why? What? He was like, what's wrong? He's like, we just came out here buying your kids bread. I said, I don't give a shit. Don't give her nothing. And he didn't understand why. So he started laughing because I was so insistent about it, right? So she got mad. Here she go again. Fuck that bitch. I don't give a fuck that bitch. I started cracking up. I said, yeah, but you the one begging, bitch, not me. You the one begging, not me.
Yeah, see, in this, like, I choose certain people who I give money to, like,
right.
Anything too, because I had, like I said, I'll study you. Like, I don't know, I had this thing where I just watch you. You know what I'm saying? Because I naturally see you at the corner of my peripheral. And if I'm coming here enough, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm a 7-Eleven baby. I'll be in 7-Eleven 24. I get the radio. I go get me something to drink. I go get my bills. And sometimes I just sit in the parking lot. But this guy, he didn't talk to nobody. Like, you know, the other people knew him. They was rude to him. They like, nah, man, he don't talk to nobody. He think he too good around here for us. Like, he's trying to, he was like, man, and the other homeless people, hey, man, get $5, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm trying to just get me a bit. I'm like, you know what? I said, because I'm a realist. I'm like, since you all ass kept it real, I'll go ahead and get you a little bit of something. But next time, bro, don't ask me for all the time and just expect I'm going to be
right.
I'm not going to get hot outside and I'm grabbing 1 or 2. So, you just keep it on the low. You know what I'm saying? Just keep that on the low.
Right.
Go out here and bust somebody's head open. Bust a $2 over a bill, you end up in jail. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and feed you this bill. This guy, $5 to, he's different. It's like he walked, he had that cart, and he just be smiling all the time. Like, I'm like, man, why he smiling, bro? Like your pants. I'm talking about this dude was walking around ripped up pants for the longest. I seen somebody was like, hey, you know, here go a pair of pants. Like, dude, pants ripped up from the heat because he was sleeping in this tunnel. I see him he go to this tunnel right over in the cutting. It's like a lot of homeless people around the corner in this tunnel. They sleep in there. Some of them drug addicts, but he was just like, when I bought him the food that day and I was talking to him, I was like, man, you a good dude. You know, I was like, what made you like this? He was like, man, I'm just down bad right now.
And it happens.
And Drea, do you find it, Drea, with the situation where like the world is today, do you find it more VA people or more cases with VA people that's homeless now? Because see, like it's changing a lot of situations with relationships, because some people are so used to always giving. Now they're in a position where really they in need. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so now it's destroying their relationships at home because their ego is set for being a giver instead of being receiving things.
But you know, he told me though, he said this. He said, I asked him, he said, I just want to be, he said, I'm just happy because I'm free from a lot of bullshit. And I said, what you mean? He was like, I ain't trying to sound rude enough, but I don't have to pay nobody rent. You know, he was like, I don't have to sit up there. He was like, only thing I got to do is just get up every day and walk and make sure.
And that's what I said, they by choice.
Right.
He kept a cup, right? His cup be like, he always got them 7-Eleven cups, but he used it so damn much. Every time I see
Right.
it,
Yeah.
to where she would fall out of the cup, and the people in the store like, man, he buy him another cup. They was like, I'm trying to give him another cup, but he like, no. Like, he be telling people no. Like, plenty of people walk up to this man, hey, man, he be like, nah, I'm all right, I'm good. Like, he'll say that to him and he's walking in the store because he already just, I don't know where he be going. He'll have like probably $3 out that thing. He'll go in the store. All he want to do is just fill up his little 7-Eleven thing, and then he come back out and keep going. Like, he'll look at the other homeless people. He be looking at them mad as hell because they the ones that be on the drugs and asking for money, and I think they be having the money. Like, I seen this girl, she was sitting outside one day, and she was just trying to, one day she tried to do a little thing. Next time I see her in the parking lot, they in there smoking drugs. I'm looking, I'm like, and man, this ain't the same homeless dude. He driving a car, and this the same dude that asking for money all the time. Hey, you got $5? I'm sorry, dude. I don't carry no cash. You know what I'm saying? I see him in the car smoking drugs. I'm like, I'm glad I ain't ever give him nothing. I'm glad I ain't ever.
That stopped me from too.
Lisa, was you trying to raise your hand, honey?
I was.
Okay, go ahead.
Happy Easter.
Go ahead.
Hey, happy Easter to all of y'all. Love
Happy
y'all.
Easter.
And I just want to say before I comment, Val, I caught your live earlier. I don't know if you saw my comments, but your lashes were gorgeous.
Thank you, babe.
Like, I was like, I'm gonna go on with the lashes now.
Thank you.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's the first time I've seen, like, other than, like, it was like a live on Facebook, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And so I was like, that was like when I was seeing you.
Girl, I had to use that when I went at that DMV because you know that line was wrapped around. I did that, you know.
Oh, girl. I checked it out like a few minutes after you put it on there, and I was like, as soon as you said I'm at the DMV, I was like, oh God.
Hey, Lisa, and I move into the moving lane, where you can get a moving permit. Knowing that I didn't need a moving permit, I know I needed to register the car. And then I was like, yeah, I'm trying to get that moving permit because that moving permit, you went right in. So when I went up there, like, oh man, do I got to do 2 lines now because I just got that, hit a paper. I just got that, Hey, Lisa.
They helped you?
Oh, girl, you're so pretty. Like, that's like seriously like the first time I've like seen you like up close, and I was like, her lashes for one are like gorgeous, and she's beautiful. So yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Thank you for adding me to that. I'm sorry I didn't get on there when you were actually on, but yeah.
Girl, that's okay. I didn't have to stand in line. I just go ahead and I told him I even invited him to my show. You know what? Here you go. Why don't you see if you can come to that show?
Hey, Lisa, I told her when I come out to Vegas, she's gonna have to give me a makeup tutorial. I said because I put my shit on in 5 minutes. Okay, so I know I ain't doing it right.
Hey, wait, sis.
Okay.
Sis, you know what? Say something. If I don't use the beauty, I sure use the booty.
I got that.
We're not gonna get into booty talk because me and Drea already
had that conversation.
Oh,
okay. All right. Well, we gotta do what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
Let's just say your girl Lisa has a SpongeBob SquarePants situation going on.
I told her something working because she ain't got no problem getting none.
Hey, Lisa, is the volume on your mic real loud?
I'm so glad Drea's mic is fixed. I'm just so happy.
I am
Drea,
so tired of.
We so happy. Yes, we are.
Because I am so tired of hearing this.
I can almost hear Drea breathe. I can hear it so good.
Hey, Val. Remember about 2 weeks ago, we'll be having fun and stuff, and then you look up at her screen, she'd be like this. You ain't heard a damn thing.
No, her favorite move is every time you say something, you say like right, Drea, right, Drea. What, brother? Brother, what?
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, as far as like back on topic, what I was gonna say is helping people is tricky.
Yes.
Because like I have a big heart and I'm a giver, you know what I mean? So I'll fall for pretty much any like sob story. I swear, that's just me as a person. And then, like, I got married to my ex-husband, and he's from New Jersey, okay, and I'm here in Arkansas. He's like, we have bumps all over New Jersey because he's from Jersey City. He's like, he said, you know how you can tell if they need help? And I said, how? And he goes, look at their shoes. He goes, if they have better shoes on than you, they're not that bad off. But I'm like, I'll still look at their shoes. I don't care if they got better shoes than me. I'll still give them some money.
Sorry, Lisa, that you're not up to it tonight, darling.
That's all right though, because
I thought you was gonna come on and get your stomach hurting.
Yeah, I mean, we get the other Lisa. I think she about ready to turn up in a minute.
But Lisa, Lisa, your ex-husband. If we got $1 for every time you mention your ex-husband ought to feel real proud.
Yeah, he should.
Thank you, Drea. You know what though? I mean, that's how we brother. That's how we brother. Because I was about to say
he's not a bad guy. We just couldn't make it work.
I was about to say off the topic. We can't even get Happy Easter and my ex. Woo. And then you know what? And then back to the topic. Back to the topic, people. Back to the topic. Yeah, you know when a homeless guy come up, they try to do this and that. But my ex, he said, look, how many times this ex gonna come up? He might need to be your real man.
No. She never explained why. See, she keep bringing him up because he has some good dick. I got you, Lisa. I know. Lisa remember. I know what you're saying. Lisa remember.
Nurse.
I told you I would hook you up now. No. You come up and tell them I got you.
Lisa, I'm gonna take your word on what he had. I'm good.
I'm saying, like, here in Arkansas, like up until a few years ago, we didn't see like a lot of homeless people. And so, like, when we would come across somebody and I was with him, he's from a bigger city that has that problem, and kind of try to enlighten me about the situation.
Right. Because he's city slick, so he knows. Yeah.
Yeah. He knew.
Yeah, like, exactly. Thank you, Drea. You get where I come from.
East Coast people have a whole different mentality on a lot of different things. You know, that's just how they roll. You know, they always say East Coast people always talk about West Coast people hold their feelings on their sleeve. So because East Coast people mostly are hard. They just direct and hard. It's like riding a subway with them. They're in a hurry to get there where they got to go, and they're in a hurry to get to their point. They ain't finna sit up here and drag along. They go boom. That's the point. They going at it. That's it.
Well, but I'm gonna tell you, when they get see, that's the problem. Like, she's saying that she's from the South and he's from the city,
right?
But I had to let them folk know up in DC. They think I'm a country girl. I'm country sweet, but I'm city slick. Don't get it twisted. Okay.
Hey, I'm like a Geo part on that. I like them country boys because they got that wood.
Oh, now, girl.
Yeah.
Exactly why I'm trying to get you to Arkansas, girl.
I got family there, girl. I know about Arkansas. I got family there.
I mean, damn. I mean, when you start to love it so much, I'm surprised you don't live on Hee Haw. I mean, she said, look, I love those boys with that wood and that backer.
And what you said, she should live with her brother.
Oh my God.
No, Perry, I ain't say tobacco. I said that wood, baby.
I know.
Brother, where she should live?
One thing I do remember you saying you do not like somebody who smoked.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, my ex mother-in-law, she used to call me up and good, you coming over this way? And I'm like, huh? No, I ain't planning on it. She's like, good, you come on, wait, bring me some cheese. She used to do that chewing tobacco. Oh, I couldn't stand it. But you know.
Oh, and spitting is just disgusting. Happy
Yeah,
Easter, brother.
You remember that shit back in the day when you go in there?
Adrian, not Perry.
Rocking like a on a porch.
Happy Easter,
They always on a
Adrian.
porch, and they had that
Hi,
big ass,
Adrian.
that
Happy
big
Easter,
ass can.
Adrian.
There.
Oh yeah. Oh God.
Hold up, now, shit. I mean,
This made my stomach hurt.
hey, I started thinking you got tuberculosis. I didn't know. I'm just trying to figure out what the problem is.
Perry, you stupid tonight. You stupid, Perry.
Well, either way, I want to stay away from him because I ain't want that stuff to hit me. Thanks, my Harper.
But I mean, the shit is all good though. But no, and for real though, I need everybody. You know, she's a panelist. She's our friend and everything. Everybody need to hit up Val. Let's get her to 1,000 people. Let's do that.
Let's do it. We can do it. We can do it.
We can do it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the most free entertainment I ever give in my life. So y'all better help it out.
Yeah, y'all don't have to pay for this. This is free.
I mean, usually I get paid to talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you.
Hey, Val, they don't want to see the menu prices.
Yeah, they don't want to see the menu price. Just give me that subscription. You know what I'm saying? Be a subscriber. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go ahead. You know what?
I'm gonna tell you, girl, if I can ever make it where I have money to come out and see you somewhere, I'm gonna come see you. I promise.
Oh, I appreciate that. I'm gonna work my way.
It's been rough, like with COVID and all that. You know, y'all know how it is. It's been rough.
Oh, Lisa, we got to make a way.
Lorraine, I love you too, Lorraine.
I know, Lorraine. She's so sweet. Oh, everybody's so good. We got some really good people.
I'm coming to Arkansas. I have a hook up there. When traveling get better, I'm coming out there.
Thanks, Lisa. I got my Easter hair on, girl. I got my Easter hair on. Okay.
I see.
Got my Easter hair on.
Okay.
Here come the bunny hopping down the trail. Here come the bunny taking out tail.
Make it hot, Drea.
Yeah. You know what that remind me of? That remind me of Lisa on her birthday.
Oh, wait a minute.
Anything is possible.
Lisa.
Open up.
I'm saying.
You know, I mean, you know what? No, typically, I mean, my tradition is on your birthday, you giving a gift.
It's okay, little bunny.
In Arkansas, they do it different. On their birthday, they go and they give the gift. You see what I'm saying?
All right.
You damn right.
I used to work with this girl. She was a Jehovah's Witness, and her birthday was the same day as mine. And she had nerves to tell me, like, "What you gonna give me for my birthday?" And I said, "You Jehovah's Witness." She said, "I know. Well, you're not gonna give me enough for my birthday." I said, "Oh, I give you a part-time Jehovah's Witness." You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm gonna give you a
part-time.
No, but you should have said, "I'm gonna give you one of those watchtower pamphlets."
No,
and then you know what though, and then you know with that title by itself, Jehovah, right? I mean, if you start to separate some of the letters, she Jehovah.
Oh, you know what? I said everybody. Lord Jesus, he didn't mean it. Lord, he didn't mean it. He didn't mean it. Okay?
I did. I'm just playing.
Look. But whenever I do see Bobby, I'm gonna go in my Whitney stage. Hey, Bobby! Hey, Bobby.
I'm real to the now.
Bobby will everybody know he chewed tobacco and he got wood. That's Bobby. No, but Bobby, I mean,
that show was great. I don't care what anyone says. That show was gold.
Did you see what she was trying to get him behind the bush, trying to get him to do her when they was camping? That was.
I know what you're talking about. What you talking about?
The Whitney and Bobby show.
Oh yeah. Okay, I got it.
That was terrible.
So check this out. Maybe me and Sherelle
We
will try
need to do like a retro show.
What you think, Perry?
Oh no. Now I'm gonna say this.
We gotta wait till Lisa stop laughing.
Okay. As far as this meet and greet, I've been doing research. I thought about just getting like a mansion Airbnb, but then I was like, no, we don't know having people. It's easier to get in a hotel where everybody got their stuff right there.
Right.
So we working on it, and I supposed to have been getting prices this week. Shit come up. I'll be doing it next week. But hopefully we can try to plan this for, I don't know, between June and July. So
yeah, and anybody can throw out any ideas, but but definitely we need to be at one of the hotels on the strip. I mean, I was telling Perry that with the Mandalay Bay, they have like the man-made beach or whatever, but and then they also have like lots of things to do there. But you know, if anybody can come up with any ideas, but we need to try to get things out at least a couple of months before the actual event. Right. You know. Right,
exactly. But I'm definitely thinking on the strip because you land and you don't need a car, Uber to your hotel. At least you get on the strip.
Well, it all depends on what you want to do. But it all depends on what you want to do in the meet and greet. You know what I'm saying? Because if you just want to just hang out and whatever else, it could be a restaurant, you know, that everybody just hang out in and, you know, socialize.
But still, you still got to transport. We were thinking.
No, babe. I'm talking about a restaurant in the hotel, honey.
Okay, right. Okay, yeah.
I understand what y'all said about the hotel room. That's cool and everything. But when you go to like rent a ballroom, there are certain situations you got to do to rent the ballroom, meet and greet or whatever. That's fun too. But as far as an Airbnb, that's a no. Because you don't know who you got coming there. You don't know.
Exactly.
You got a lot of weird people.
And then we want stuff.
You also
and then we want everybody. I mean, you know, it's easier.
Leroy.
Go ahead.
Leroy.
Go ahead, Perry. Was you trying to say something, Perry?
Oh yeah, no. And I was gonna say, to Val. That's why I had called you that one day. But then I had started.
I told her
because I was going back between because Sherelle had shown me this mansion we can get for a couple of days. I was like, yeah, but I mean, you don't know what the turnout's gonna be,
right?
And then I'm like, shit. I mean, I can't handle. It's not my house. I can't handle like to run through here and start putting shit in their pocket.
And then we might, everybody want to be free. Right? I'm trying to get him not to say certain things. Look at
100%.
But it's just more convenient.
You just can't trust everybody these days. I'm sorry, you just can't.
Right, though. That's right, Val.
You know what, though? I mean, we got a lot of fans. And could you imagine me sitting at this door and just sitting there waiting? Hey, ding dong. Who the hell are you? Because you don't know faces. I know names. I don't know faces, though.
Yeah.
So I think better at a hotel, we need security. People just need to be able to access stuff freely.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And they can come up to their room if they need to, if they get too intoxicated.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Gio, when you
y'all know if I'm there, y'all are helping me in my room.
You a poor girl. You obviously know how to get home.
Yeah, I mean, Val, go ahead,
I'm asking everybody in the panel. Have you ever been in a situation when somebody just pop up to your door? I mean, especially when it comes to guys. I mean, it happened a lot with guys. You know, like somebody they was fooling around with, and then they don't fool around with them no more, and she just pop up at your door, and you're like, "What you doing here?"
You know
Yep.
what?
I have a disclaimer. I put that out real. I make that real clear.
I ain't had
Real
that
clear.
problem in a
And see,
long
see what people don't understand is your ass got an option whether or not to open the damn door. So if you stupid enough to go and be arguing with them, I ain't got time for that. But no, fortunately, no, for me, they understand clearly when Drea say, this is not an open, you ain't got no open door policy. Now, if your ass live here, then you making provisions. But no, ain't no open door policy here. No.
I have.
What's up, Rose? How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing? I have.
Hi,
Uh-oh.
Rose.
Hey, Lisa.
Well, what happened, Rose? Did you open the door?
Well, no, they kept knocking on my window and my door and everything.
Oh,
I'm not
girl.
with you. It was only a one-night stand. No. It was like a one-night stand.
Oh.
And they kept knocking on the door. I'm like, no, I don't want to see you again.
Oh, let me close my
Like 30 minutes. Like, for real? In my young age, I was a stupid young lady, you know.
Oh, snap. Oh, but you must have had the good. They come knocking.
Yeah, I did. You know, they enjoyed our, you know, a night together.
Obviously, Rose.
And they kept coming back, and I'm like, no.
Oh, snap.
So I'm like,
Gio, how many you had knocking at your door? You had somebody else in the house.
No, like that's why I was quiet the whole time.
Right, Brianna. It's like you want to go to rehab.
Go off the back.
Hey, look, Rose.
yes.
You know, sometimes that thing can be addictive, right? You say, do you want to come back to rehab? I said, no.
No, that's why.
Exactly. Dre, you so right. You know, it was like always, you know, you dating somebody, you know, and you I guess you put it on them and they just get addicted and they want to come back. No. I'm not feeling it because you know.
Hey, Lisa, is this the guy with the big one?
Probably so.
Remember Lisa?
That's Rose.
Lisa said something. She just got a call that said he was at the gate, a pop-up. The one she just broke up with for 21 years. Trying to get some.
Girl, you get me confused all the time. I'm from Detroit, okay, like your wife.
No, I didn't get you confused, honey. I was reading.
We're talking about Chicago.
No, Perry gets confused.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. Look,
I'll get you in trouble.
I'm gonna keep it real. Now, women, y'all keep it real for real. Now, keep it real all the way.
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't do no stuff.
Okay, bring it on.
All right, y'all ain't never had me put it on you so good. They put it on you so good to where you had to just touch yourself and like your heart beating a certain way, and then when you leave, you get the feeling some type of way. You be like, ooh, and then you know what I'm saying? Then he like, all right, I'm gonna see you next week, right? I'm gonna see you next week. I gotta go to work. I got a busy week. And then next thing you know, your ass at his door when he get off. He like, I get off at 4.
Hell
Fair,
no.
you know what I'm saying?
No, they always come back to me.
Oh,
there you go.
Drea, are you correct? Drea, are you correct? They always come back to us.
all right now.
That's right.
That's a lie, because I ain't never went back. Shit, I always make them come back. Like that's why they call me the helicopter specialist. They
all right. Let's take off.
That's why I don't give out my address right now. Like I man, hell no, because they'll pop up like it just be tripping, just a trip. You know what I'm saying? Just pop up.
The craziest one.
The stalkers. Yeah, the stalkers.
Call the police. That's how I am. Call the police. Yep. I know who that is outside. Call the police. I ain't gonna lie to you, because they on here. They want to beat you up and then try to steal me later. Like,
yep.
Call the police. I ain't stupid. That's how it be going down. Cause I was young.
Oh my.
Wait, Gio, the craziest one I ever had come to my door. Well, he didn't come to the door, but what he did was, that's at the time I had my other house. I had a carport. I didn't have a garage, so you can see who over my house, that's parked in the carport. So he kept calling, and see, I was a real player. So my answer machine is on. My answer machine volume is on off, so you can't go ahead. You know what I'm saying? So all you hear is a clicking, click, 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 click. And so the friend that was there said, somebody really trying to call you. And I was like, oh, it'd be okay. Because, we got caller ID, you know what I'm saying? So I knew who it was. I seen the caller ID. So now when the one that was there left, the other one then left all these messages and talking crazy. And he's like, I'm done with you. I had brought you some McDonald's. I thought we was going to have breakfast together. I'm tripping out because when I got the phone, I said, I was calm at first and I listened. I said, let me tell you something, motherfucker. I said, I said, I'm trying to figure out how the fuck you know where I stay at, first of all, because me and you ain't even interacting like that. And I said, and if you acting this stupid right now, I damn sure ain't gonna give you no pussy. Because you acting this stupid right now.
Wait, Perry.
Yeah.
Hey, Perry. I see Biff in here. They say Rose know how to make the flowers bloom, right? But apparently Biff was scared to show up like he told us he was going to.
Oh yeah, no. I seen Biff somewhere, but I just figured that
Biff said Rose know how to make them flowers bloom, but he didn't know how to get up on this panel.
Well, you know what? Come on, Biff.
Anybody popping up at the door delivering packages,
come on, Beef.
we don't answer.
I mean, Biff.
Okay.
Beef.
Well, did Biff change his prison pose?
Yeah, he did. He changed it on us. I can't see exactly what that is.
Hey, Biff, I'm from Detroit, so come on.
Detroit in the house.
Okay.
Like Sherelle, I was watching Sherelle's World, and like she from Detroit, 7 Mile. Yeah, 7 Mile is rough.
Oh yeah. You're gonna tell me, and I'll never go back neither. Okay.
Why not?
Miles wasn't good, Miles. You actually in.
Like I said, 8 Mile and 75, they make that
Just
money.
saying.
Yeah.
I'll be like this. Here.
Exactly.
What you giving away, Rose, right there?
Okay.
A dollar here.
Yeah. I mean, she said
yeah, on the freeway, like on 8 Mile.
That's like downtown in Vegas. That's like when you go downtown in Vegas.
Downtown Detroit.
You got everybody want $1.
Yeah.
And when you go to Venice Beach, you might as well just act like you're going to a strip club. Go ahead and get you about 51s. When you go to Venice Beach, every time you take 2 steps, you're gonna be given $1. Every 2 steps.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, downtown Detroit, we used to have Stella. She was like 70, 80. She was back. She had a stroller. Everyone would take care of her. They took care of her. She had a family to take care of her, but she chose to be homeless. She chose to live on the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Right? She died like 5 years ago. She was probably like 90 years old when she died. But she lived on the streets downtown for years.
Mm-hmm.
We were like, hey, Stella. And she was back, white lady. And she was like,
hey,
her back.
Gio.
What?
Are you good?
Huh? Oh yeah.
I was just asking if Gio's good. He's been really quiet this show.
Oh yeah. No, she said Gio, then Rose. I wasn't sure if your eyes crossed. Gio.
I'm good.
I ain't know what you were doing to yourself. Hold up. What the hell going on?
Lisa, you know I love you, but when you laugh, Lisa, that's the only reason we know you're not buffering, because you'll go and Perry. But if you get that,
Yeah, she good then.
Belle is crazy.
I love y'all.
Leroy.
Hey, everybody, we got like 6 minutes left.
Leroy.
I got to wrap it up.
Okay.
Sherelle's doing I think
I
she got
thought
an interview
Leroy
with Brittany and Marcelino
disappeared
at 8 on her channel.
8?
But go ahead.
God, it's 10 o'clock over here.
Yeah, it'll be 11 o'clock East Coast. Yeah,
Okay.
when she kick it off. because they're in Vegas too, so they had to put the kids down.
Yeah, that's true. Because you said 10 o'clock your time?
8 o'clock my time.
Oh, okay. Okay, it'll be 11 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah, right.
11
Here.
o'clock. Okay.
Yeah.
I can sleep.
So if you got something on your chest, you got about 5 minutes to get it off. Okay.
Oh, get it off. Let me get it off. Oh. Just joking. That's a joke.
Yeah, hey, Rose,
I
you know
know.
you were joking.
I'm going back to 7-Eleven in the back, you know. The back. Everybody, you know, I don't have a gas station the one I go to, but I'm going to the back somewhere to get my.
Wait, no. Most of them don't have no. See, the gas station got too much through traffic. They don't want the through traffic.
I
Go
know.
to the ones that don't have it because it's like isolated, and either you see people walk in, and then you see a person by the empty payphone. Then you go around the back, you see the dumpster, you see a couple of lounge chairs, stuff, prop for you.
Yeah,
I do remember
because they have, what is it? They have, I deliver my packages are delivered there from Amazon.
Remember, brother, when you was in Richmond,
Yeah.
you told me don't stop it, don't stop it at 7-Eleven. Don't stop it at 7-Eleven. I'm like,
hey, you know
I
what?
love 7-Eleven. My grandbaby loves 7-Eleven.
I'm trying to tell you, Drea. Remember, I'm telling you. I mean, this shit ain't even safe for guys.
Why
You
not?
he told me do not stop.
No,
I
do
ain't
not
stopping.
stop. Get your shit down here. Don't stop at that 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
No.
You know which one I'm talking about.
I know which one. Right off in Belmont. Right I know which one. No, you don't do that.
Lisa, what is you mad for that girl?
Because
I want
Oh,
shit, I know what you're talking about. Belmont.
I don't know.
You know it's bad when you got the location pinpointed.
Well, no, yeah. I mean, that's where I should live. I mean, and right when she's going to visit me, she had to ride past that, and then it's right next to the highway. So you would want to stop there. And I'm like, no.
Don't do it.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad by 75 and 8 Mile Highway. It's real bad over there.
He ain't
Detroit
never
here.
tell me but one time.
Okay.
Hey, thanks, Michelle.
Thanks, Michelle. But look, Rose.
Hey, just so you know, Perry, my brother is the same way. He lives about 2 hours away, and he'll be like, don't stop there for gas. Like, go anywhere but there if you need gas.
Lisa, why? I mean, why do I think this? I think when your brother tell you that. Why do I think you
Lisa,
stop
get
anyway?
ready.
Why do I think you stop anyway? No, I'm just wondering about that. Why?
It's probably the closest thing to 7-Eleven that we have.
Okay.
But anyway, we got 3 minutes, people. Anybody got think? Oh, what?
I was just scratching my head going, hey.
You scratching your head, and Rose that grabbing her own hair. I think she might be meditating.
Oh, but I just want to say have a great weekend, everybody. We love you. Thank you for everything.
Love you too.
Enjoy the weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
Happy Easter, everybody.
Yeah. And and I go get my second vaccine on Monday. So if y'all don't see me Tuesday,
I know. It will have you down a little bit.
Yeah, just in case. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got to get mine in May. Mm-hmm.
More energy, girl. I ain't doing it. I don't trust it. I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
I understand.
Okay, Val,
Gio and Val.
I said I gotta get my pillowcase. That's what I gotta get. I gotta get
No. But you know what though? I know. But I mean, you ain't called me and said, hey, where we gonna meet up at? So I just think we go.
But Perry, you be so busy. How can I call you and say let's meet up?
I know.
You live.
You know what though? In my mind, I thought you would get the pillowcase on the 24th.
In this case, hey, look, you might want to mail it.
hey, I'm gonna show up at his door talking about some. Open this motherfucker up.
But anyway, hey, anybody want to give a shout out from you, Rose? Anything you want to say before we get off here?
Shout out to everybody in the panel. I love y'all. This is a fun,
We love you too, Rose.
Okay. Well, have a good evening.
Okay.
See you. Wouldn't want to be ya.
Oh.
Woo.
Lisa?
Anybody else?
Well, I mean, what time is it in Arkansas?
I thought he was going.
In Arkansas right now, it's 9:00.
Okay, and that's why you.
Okay, Lisa, then it's Lisa's turn. Go ahead, Lisa.
First off, I want to say thank you to Drea for supporting me when I told you that I was a cutie with no booty.
Oh, I got too much booty. I gotta get rid of it.
Well, Rose, help me out because I could use it. Right, okay. And then,
she said no problem.
Valerie, thank you so much for being behind me, like for my job interview and stuff. Like that really like made me feel super special and like awesome. And I got the job and I started today and it went really well. So
that's good.
Yay! Cheers,
congratulations.
And then I'm gonna shout out my YouTube. I just started it. It's Lisa LESA space Bunch BNCH. Y'all see me in the chats. Apparently, I'm two different people. Probably because I'm as big as two people. Who knows?
Yeah.
I own it though. I was cute. So, but I uploaded 2 new videos today. Y'all check that out and let me know what you think. And I love all of y'all. And happy Easter.
Okay, Val, what you got, baby? What you got for us?
All right. Okay, I'm gonna make it short since Lisa just gave her bio. So anyway, I'm gonna say,
I'm sorry.
Well, when I first moved to Arkansas in 1984.
Okay, and somebody came to my door. All right, I'm glad. Anyway, okay, I got stuff to do too. But anyway, all the people watching, please subscribe to my page, Oval Comedian. Be subscribed. I like how people are clicking like. Don't just click a like. Please subscribe too, and thank you for following me on all aspects. And my daughter finally taught me how to do TikTok, so I finally did me a TikTok.
You did good too.
I seen it today. I seen that today.
Even my homegirl Samora said, "Oh, that's fire, Val." She said,
that was good.
But go ahead, Gio. I know yours fast.
Yeah, man. Y'all already know where to follow me at on YouTube. Gio Malik. You can follow me on Instagram at Gio_said_it. That's about it. That's all I'm gonna say. So
Drea?
I'm gonna see you on Sunday, Gio.
Oh, Sunday night.
Well, I'm on Facebook as Andrea Lloyd, my name. And on that IG at Andrea.Lloyd.7334, something like that.
Thank you, Stephanie.
I'm Andrea Lloyd at Instagram at 779311. What the? But anyway,
tell me, baby.
Baby.
I want to get a.
Thank you, Stephanie.
I want to say happy Easter to everybody. A special shout out to all my mods for all the work you guys do. We appreciate it. You guys are and
please I'm gonna teach Lisa how to go back when she laughs. Just go back when you laugh.
Yeah.
Go back when you laugh.
You okay, Lisa? You okay?
And then I also want to say, hey, thanks for all the super chat you give to the channel. I learned this from my wife. When you don't have to, but it's okay on my channel. You can give to mine. It's okay.
You can get mine too. Cash App, Oval Comedian. I don't mind either. I don't mind.
Yeah, cash app me. I don't have a cash app.
Okay, and to close it off, if you guys do watch Love About to Lock Up, Marcelino and Brittany will be interviewing within the next 56 minutes on Sherelle's World. So that's me a cigarette.
So let's jump on over to Sherelle's World.
Right,
okay, I'm going there.
Let's go ahead and end this thing. Hey, thanks for coming, everybody. I truly appreciate it.
You're welcome. We love you. Take care. Love y'all.
Let's say bye on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Y'all.
Bye.